Yeah. And good job to everyone who's trying to study and to all of you facing login issues into your instance. This video is going to address, all of that. So I'm going to walk you through some of the errors that you guys are making. So I'm going to share my screen. Okay. There we go. So you can see this is my screen. Okay. First thing, you always want to note what region you are in, right? Because what AWS resources, majority of them are localized, or are regionalized, right? So you can create a server in CS Central One in Canada and then you start go looking for it in America. No, right? So let's go on instance first. So of course, we come to instances. You want to launch an instance. The first thing we do is you create your key. Okay. We have troubleshooting issues with instances. So this is what this is. Okay, fixing what? Fixing SSH issues. Okay. Issues. So first, we are going to create your key pair. Okay. Now, please note that that your key pair is what is saved in your download directory. Okay, that's it. Let's create a key pair. Step 3, you're going to what? Create your security group. Okay, let's call this group demo SG. That's it. Okay, then what? We are going to open port 22, which is what equals to the SSH port. So this is how traffic is going to flow into the server. Then we are going to create the server and what? And attach the security group. And then we log into the server using what? Using Git batch. Simple 5 steps. So let's go. Step 1, create our key pair. So see that you're on EC2, go to key pairs. Let's go to key pair here. And let's call this key pair February 19. Okay, 19 what? 2026. That's it, okay? That's it. And you're going to see create a key pair. Now you must note this, okay? Please note this down. When you create a key pair, the key pair, okay, is going to be saved in your download directory. So this is the reason why you are asked to, CD into download. That's it. Okay, that's all you have to do because that is where your key pair is for now, for beginners. That is what you want to learn. And then when you get used to, we're going to now teach you, how you can move that key around to different locations and all of that. But for now, we are going to create this key. Again, the main thing here is that this key is going to be saved in the download directory on your computer. There you go. See that? You can see that this key is now been downloaded. So now, if I go to my download directory, see that? What do I see here? You're going to what? I see my key. This is my key. See that? February what? February 19, 2026. That is my key. If you want to see the content of this key is a private key, is also called. This is a more secure way to log into your server, right? So if you double click on the key, you're going to see its content. Do not, never, ever, tamper with your key pair. Okay, see this key? So this is the key. See that? This is the key here. This is what they call the key. So this is a password. It's a private key file. So never tamper. Don't touch anything here. you mess up the key and it's not going to work. Okay, that is one. This is done. Step two, we're going to what? Create a security group. So if you go to security group here, to that security group. Now what? You create one and let's call this group, you know what? I'll just call it February 26. Okay. February what? February 19 SG. And I'll say demo, right? That's it. Anything you put there is fine. Okay. See that? Everything is good. No, we are going to what? Add a rule for inbound. So go to inbound. If everything the way it is. But of course, what? SSH is part of custom TCP. So we can, yeah, you see that? Come down and what? So if select, you're going to see the port number here is going to change. See that? Automatically picks up, port 22 and the protocol is TCP. Okay. And then there you go. For now, we're going to what? Allow any IPv4. Okay. And then that's it. And so in this case, we are going to just add, that's it, okay? And then there we go. Now what? We create our security group. So there you go. So, oh, that's number two. No, we did not add this one, so we can delete this. We have what? We have just one row, okay? Just one. So there you go. Wait, there's no outbound. Yeah, no outbound row as well. So that's it. Now what? We create our security group. Okay, you can see that this is going to go what? February 19 SG, and then you can see all of that. Now we are going to go ahead and create our server. Okay, so now you go to instances and go to launch server. Let's call this one our February 19, but I like to just keep track. February 19. You want to do Ubuntu, that's fine. Do Ubuntu here. Okay. And then what? You scroll down. T2 Microsoft. See that key pair. Now, of course, what? See, so this is why you name your key pairs, and you must know the key pair that you want. So you see that again, T2 Micro, leave it the way it is. If you want to, and what? You can click here and change. Key pair here is what? Is February. I just want type what? February 19. There you go. Okay. That's my key pair. So that's a key that I'm going to use to log into my server. And for security, don't what? Select existing security group here. And in here, just what? Type again, February 19. There you go. Okay. So mine is showing that because I have a lot of security groups. Yours will just show one because your account is still very new, right? That's it. And then of course what? We just launch server. Server is launching. So once the server has launched, please pay attention here. Okay, you have just one more step to do, right? You just, click on connect, and then you need to open your SSH client. So in this case, I'm going to what? Go to Ubuntu. Okay, I mean Git batch. You can see that? That's my Git batch. This is my Git batch here. Let's go to Git batch. Okay, and of course, what? Go to Git batch. We can what? Search Git batch. Git batch here. And there you go. All right. Git batch. So now you want to connect. Okay. So when you click connect here, you're going to see it's going to give you different options. But what? We are going to select SSH client. Okay. There you go. See that? Do you want instance connect? No, this. But also this because you can see that's what everything is there. It says open what? An SSH client. And of course what? That's how we open up our VS Code. We could also use terminal, okay? And let's just open what? Let's say we open command prompt. Okay, this one everybody knows it, right? Or we just open PowerShell. I could also do PowerShell, right? This is PowerShell here. Okay, let me explain. Okay, and then what? I want to see the what into downloads like that. Okay, PowerShell. You can do PowerShell, you can do Git bash, anything, any SSH client is going to work, but not Ubuntu. Okay, because Ubuntu doesn't have downloads. Okay, so this is the key. If you don't do this, most of you are going to have this error message. Look at something here. If I don't go to downloads and let's say, I copy this example, come back here, see that, paste it. You see, it gives what? It tells me the same thing. See that? So this is where most of you are having those issues. It says what? You see, this what? This key file is not accessible. This is because you are not in the download directory. And because what? This key, okay, when we create it, is saved in my download directory. So this is why you what? You see it into downloads. Then of course, if I do this again, and you can see that now I logged in. Okay, now I've logged in, period. So now I have logged in. I've logged into my server. Okay, ABC. Right. So this is how you log into your server. If you don't follow the steps, you're going to get error messages. So again, what? Watch the video over and over and over again, and you are going to be okay.